Wahoo! Let's go. It's hump day.
Hello and welcome in, friends of the Twitch chat. And today I did not destroy your ears. Anyway, where's my button? Here's my button. Oh, I'm not even here. Hold. 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 Aha! Here I am. Why did that? I don't know why that did that. I have no idea why that did that. Anyway, I think I need to be one tick closer. There we go. Okay. Anyway, hello chat. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well today. Surprise! I'm live again so soon after the last stream. There is a big reason for that. Of course, I feel like streaming today, of course. But also, later today, chat, at 2 p.m. Eastern, so probably like the last hour of stream, there is a YouTube premiere going up on the Tales of Annocia YouTube channel. The Books of Lutora is, the entire series is getting a remaster, and the first part goes up today. We're gonna watch that. We're pretty much gonna end our stream with watching that later today, slash listening to it. It's very audiobook style. You get to hear me read for like 32 minutes. It is by far the longest piece that I have written for the Books of Lutora, but it's a really good one. I am really proud of that one. So, kind of set the tone for all of the remastered pieces moving forward in that series. But anyway, I was feeling productive yesterday, so I got that done and uploaded and ready to go. And today we can play a little Minecraft. We can keep going on the things we've been doing recently, which I'm excited about. So, anyway, hello Viper. Finishing up some things. No audio looking for now. Okay, Viper can't even hear me. Anyway, that's fine. Hello everyone else who's in here. Sloppy was first today. Love to see it. GG Sloppy. We'll get to marbles in a second. Let me see. Let me actually say hello to everyone. LDK is here. Of course, Sloppy is here. Voided is here as well. Dab with the 27-month resub. Thank you so much, Dab. I appreciate you. Dark Fairy is here, of course. I'm only reading people who type in chat, so if you didn't type in chat, I won't call you out. Sol is here. Viper, of course, is here. And Misty's here. Arden May is here. Ronan's here. Love to see it. Oh my gosh. Hello. I hope you guys are all doing well. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Before we actually get started on marbles here, hold on. Let me crack open my liquid energy. Also, my window's open again, so I'm sorry if you hear loud noises coming through my window, but at least I don't think it's gonna storm today, like it did yesterday. That was kind of crazy. That like came through the mic and everything. Flavor of the day is juicy peach flavor. That's what we're rocking today. I'm back to drinking Alani's because, listen, sometimes you just gotta resort to bad habits. Anyway, juicy peach is the one today. What was I gonna say? I feel like I was gonna say something else. And it's gone. I don't know, man. I just work here. That's okay. That's fine. We got marbles. Maybe that's what I was gonna say. We got marbles. Let's switch over to that. Bada bing, bada boom. !mark play chat to join on in every day, once a day. We do a race to give away a VIP badge to the winner. And that could be you today, assuming you are eligible to win it. Defending the VIP badge would be Ginger, if we do see Ginger today. Won yesterday. We will see. But we'll give it a minute or two. We'll make sure everyone has time to see that we're live and get in here. !mark play in the meantime. And we'll make it happen. We will make it happen. Okay, man, I did so much over the past 2 days. I am like struggling to keep up with all of the things that I have to update you guys on, or could update you guys on, or anything like that. It is a whole thing. Hello, Doblickle, how's it going? Hi. Hello, how do you? Hold on, I have, do I need to, hold on. Do I have a thing I have to inquire from you? I do have a thing I need to inquire from you. We gotta put you in our sub-gifting hall, but before I do that, you have to choose which side of the hall you want to be on. This is what that hall looks like at the moment. You're basically just choosing which palette you like better for your little pile of gifted subs. Would you like the lighter one, or would you like the darker one? You let me know, and I'll make a note on my list, and then make you no longer a suspicious user in chat. That's how that's how we note to streamer is just marking people as suspicious. But yeah, let me know if you want the lighter side or the darker side, and then you'll get the next available spot for your pile of gifted subs in the main world. This is like subs you gifted a while ago. I don't even know. I just know I don't have a thing written down for you, so we're gonna fix that. We are gonna fix that. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, but I'm not using the Arari VTuber because we just switched to this VTuber, and I don't want it to get confusing. So today we are using our new normal. Lighter side, you got it. You got it. Okay, noted. And now you can be a normal, not suspicious user. Okay, hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Hello, Beanie. Welcome in. Hello, Eka Techno. Welcome in. Is you guys? Hope you're doing well. Norm is here. Hello, Norm. Hello, Rebecca. If I didn't already say, did I get everyone? Have I said everyone? I don't want to miss anyone. Anyway, good morning. Hello. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like 9:52 over there. Whoops, my bad. It's okay. Could be worse. Could be Calandria. Could be 7:52 right now. Anyway, chat !mark play to join on in. Calling all marblers. We got some marbling to do, and then we'll jump into the old Minecraft world. How long do we want to give it? I don't even know. We got 14 people here. That's actually not bad for going live a lot earlier. Okay, hold. I'm sus as heck. What you mean? You are sus. You're so sus. I just want you to know I better win, says Rebecca. Everyone better fall off. Very matter of fact about those statements. Very matter of fact. It's fine. I'm on campus for a visit today anyway, says Beanie. Ooh, I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't want to fall off, honestly. Honestly. Feels birthday man Recibica. Can we get some Feels birthday man in chat? Yeah, you guys have to fall off today. It is Rebecca's birthday, come to think about it. It is Rebecca's birthday, come to think about it. So, if you want to just take a tumble, that'd be great. Unplay. Oh, man. Hold on, I need my other glasses. I was wearing my backup glasses because I didn't know where my other ones went, my main ones. And I don't like these glasses, so. Anyway, I see them. Oh no! I ran over my cord. Okay. Okay. On my normal good everyday glasses. Okie dokie. There we go. Anyway, that's better. That's way better. Chat, we got 15 marbles. Final call on anyone who has not joined. Just type !play in the chat, and you are in. Again, VIP to the winner for all of today's stream. And we got, what is it, 11, just about. So we've got 3 hours of Minecrafting, and then we got the premiere of the YouTube drop that we will watch. I should probably make a post about that on the pinned message. If I grab that link, lore drop at 2 p.m. at 2 eat. There we go. Lore drop primer. Lore drop primer. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. Thank you for the lurks. Good to see you. Oh my god. Okay. Chat, !play. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Alright? 10 seconds on the board. 17 marbles. Who's gonna get the VIP badge today? Let's find out. Leading off, the charge is gonna be Mr. Dill Pickle. But watch out because we've got 3 immediate death holes right here at the start. Who is going to fall victim? Oh no, there goes Sala and Dab and Arden May. 3 competitors out of Rebecca's way for this race. 14 marbles remain. We do have a scuffed finish line, so who knows? Who knows how that's going to go? But Strimmer leading, Echo Techno, we got Voided, we got Sunny, we got Dark Fairy, Viper, Tox, and the rest all making their way around. I'm bouncing my foot, and all of a sudden I started hitting Cat. So Mira's down there doing something. Goodbye to myself and Echo Techno, the next 2 to fall off of the map. Oh, there goes Rebecca and Norm at the same time. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Now Rebecca's going to be hoping for marbles overtime. Given we have a scuffed finish line, we will see. It is not over until somebody claims the VIP badge. We shall see. We shall see. Who's going to hit this bomb? Oh, Missy, it's the bomb. We're going to lose Viper. We're going to lose Missy. We're going to lose Ronin. We're going to lose Dark Fairy and Voided as well. We're down to 5 marbles remaining, 3 of which eligible for the VIP badge. One of these 2 has to score that line through the what am I talking about? Sloppy is falling off of the map. Okay, it's looking pretty good for Rebecca's second chance. Here we go then. Sunny is the only hope remaining for the VIP eligible marbles. Tox and Beanie, both moderators, just here for fun. I knew I should have taken off work today, says Rebecca. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go then. They're going to avoid that trapdoor. Sunny leading the way. Looking good so far. Got another bomb to avoid. And that's not how you do it. Will Sunny survive, however? Yes! Somehow, Sunny survives. Tox is going to fall off of the map. And now Beanie, in first place for the mod squad, going to have a shot. As I believe, yeah, Sunny's just going to make it through here nice and steady at the moment. Beanie cruising on down towards the finish line. Here we go. This is for all of the marbles. So we're down to one marble remaining, the only eligible marble left. Can Sunny do it for the VIP badge or marbles overtime? It will be one of the two. Over the first trapdoor. Is it timed well? It is not. It is not. No winner. No winner. Oh my goodness. Marbles overtime. It's time for marbles overtime, chat. Where are we going for marbles overtime? Let's go... Where do we want to go for marbles overtime? What if we go... Ooh, this is a new map. We haven't done this map. Let's go to this map. That's new. Marbles overtime for VIP. Get yourselves in here, chat. Starting right now. Right now. There we go. Exclamation mark play to join on in. VIP to the winner. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Wait, have we done this one? I don't even know. I don't even know. There's so many new ones. Hello, Soup. How do? Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Do you like the new VTuber look? Hello, hello. Dude, it's so nice to see all of the friends and homies again. It's been so long since I have been streaming. It is just very nice and cool to see everybody. You're looking fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. I am doing my best. I am doing my best. We debuted this look yesterday. It's nice and cool to see you. I think it's nice and cool to see you. Smile. Going into a work meeting, 07 Ginger. You know, you're lucky you got marbles overtime. Now there's a chance you can win it again. In the first race, you didn't even make it in time. This freaking Ginger character, dude. Imagine Ginger wins now after showing up only for overtime. That would be the most Raging Ginger thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Did I just get sent a streak of my own stream? Did I just get sent a streak on Snapchat of my own stream? Courtesy of Beanie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, Beanie. I love that. I love that. Guys, I think, by the way, my favorite person on Snapchat, I've got to say, I love everybody, but my favorite person on Snapchat is Rebecca, and it's not even close. I just need to say it. I just need to say it. Everyone needs a Rebecca in their lives. Oh my gosh. Every time. Also, chat, we got 17 marbles. Exclamation mark play. Hello. Bada bing, bada boom. I guess we have been on this map because Tox has a time set. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just work here. I just work here. Anyway, exclamation mark play. Calling all marblers. Pause. Pause. It's my personal diary. No, I love it. I'm kind of using it as that too. Frick, man. I got roped into Snapchat so bad. You can blame Girly Pop. You can blame Girly Pop. I wasn't a Snapchat person for my whole life, and now I am. You can blame Girly Pop. What's our streak? Because that's when I downloaded Snapchat. 117 days ago. I literally downloaded Snapchat for Girly Pop. 117 days ago. So, anyway. Anyway, I haven't been on Snapchat since the dark days of 2020. Oh no. Oh no. Incredible. Viper, are you on Snapchat? People shy? I love you, chat, but I'm not adding anyone from chat. I got the mods who wanted to add me on there, and I will add like people who I feel entirely comfortable trusting with like what goes on my Snapchat. My streak with my bestie is 945. Holy dude! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't had Snapchat since 2019. No, that's fair. That's real. I had like a 200 streak last time, and I haven't used it in like 3 years. Incredible. Incredible. Understandable, carry on. Yeah, my longest streak is Girly Pop, because of course Girly Pop got me on Snap again at 117. My streak with Echo Microwave is 113. And my streak with Snowy is 102. Those are my 3 that are over 100. My streak with... Oh yeah, no. My streak with Rebecca hits 100 today. Me and Rebecca just hit 100. And tomorrow I hit 100 with Fern. And then in 2 days I hit 100 with Sala. All the mods are about to have a 100+ streak. There we go. I don't even know what Snapchat is. That's okay. That's okay. One second. I use Snap to keep up with all my friends that are not near me. That's fair. That's fair. You can actually, I mean, for what it's worth, you can actually keep up with me at all times, location-wise. I don't have my location set to everybody, but just for fun, I let some of you guys see it. Like, I think Rebecca and Beanie can see my location. For sure. You can just stalk me that way. Okay, hold. I need to brain for a moment. Okay. Alright, we gotta get this race going. This is the second marbles race we're supposed to be doing. Marbles overtime, hello, and I haven't even started it. Alright, chat. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Exclamation mark play, VIP to the winner. You know the drill by now. Reminder in case you forgot, because I haven't streamed in so long. Okay. 10 seconds on the board. Let's make it happen. This is... I don't know how this map works. I forget how this map works, because we've only done it like one time ever. I don't know. Beats me, man. Beats me. Down we drop. On we roll. It's, Beanie says it's kind of seeing the location and knowing what's going on because of its smirk. That's true. That's true. Those of you guys who can see my location on there, when you see me not in my usual spot, specifically like in Ohio, and you know what's going on. Kind of funny. Yeah. There you go. Or like my back and forths all the time. It's a 2.5 hour drive. We made that drive so many times now. It's insane. Anyway, I'm discombobulated today. That's fine. That's okay. We all are. Oh, look at this! Birthday girl Rebecca in the lead. But maybe not for long if Norm has anything to say about it. Freaking Norm, dude. But here comes Sala off of the map. Never mind. Sala is not going anywhere. Voided now in the first place. Looking to get another VIP badge under wraps. Can Voided make it happen? Perhaps. Sunny, though, dark horse contender. Gonna come through the rock on this side. I don't even know how that works. And gonna slide right on under this little section right here, down into the underwater area with all the little floating fishes, and the fishes are actually just spades, and I don't know. I don't know what the other thing is. But anyway, Sunny in first, going for that stream record, going for the VIP badge. Is it going to be today for Sunny? Rebecca is in contention, wants a win for the birthday, but is it meant to be? Perhaps, perhaps not. Sunny's going to hit the long drop down. Final section, Dark Fairy, Rebecca second and third. Who is going to be the one to make it happen? Sunny hits the Plinko drop. Dark Fairy and Rebecca hit the Plinko drop. Rebecca got a good start on the drop. Rebecca's making up some ground, but Sunny's already down into part two. Rebecca needs to get a good bit of uninterrupted droppage, and it's not happening. Sunny is through and down the final drop into the line. VIP goes to Sunny. Second place will go to Rebecca, and third goes to Soup. There we have it. Rebecca's birthday is a second place run after all. Best of the mod squad at the very least. Sunny wins the VIP badge. Congratulations, Sunny, on your win. You have stolen Ginger's VIP badge, and you have officially tied Dab for third place on the wins list. Sunny is now tied with Dab at 31 wins all time for third place on the list, on the all-time list. There's a new rivalry around. There's a new rivalry around. There we go. VIP swapped over, and we will also check the little shop. Let's take a look. I also currently cannot remember what I am supposed to do for my job right now. Me at all times, always. No, that's not a squish. That's a different guy. We don't do that guy. Frick, man. No more squishes. Someday. Someday. Okay, let me get this set up. Also, hold please. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I didn't add the I need to add the thing to this scene because we have like car fund on the other one for the no goal. I don't have that on this one. I should probably do that. Where do I have a thing? Do I even have a thing for that? I don't even know. These are something else. You know, it's fine. We don't need it on the scene. It's okay. Not like the Ko-Fi thing even works on the scene. I start my summer job again tomorrow. Excited for some less brain work after this year's finals. Less brain work is good. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, get us loaded in, and then give me 2 seconds, because I have things to respond to. I am a bad streamer. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Not last. I mean, sometimes that's how it would be in marbles. I get it. I get it. Hold on, chat. I'm sending a text message. Hold on. Oh my gosh, everyone is texting me. Oh my gosh, hold. Copium, but it's fine. It is. It's fine, surely. Am I crazy or did mobile chat have an update? Things look strange? I don't know. Any avid mobile Twitch users? Has the chat changed? Is it different? Did it get updated? Lurking for now. On my way home from work. Safe travels. That's the second streak I've received of my stream on Snapchat. Classic. Okay, anyway, all I know from mobile is that I know like it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Chat, guess what? Yesterday we were live and we got 2 more of these diagonal walls done in the Hall of Fame. So we have 1 more wall to do over yonder, and then we'll have the big kind of central hub area pretty much good to go for now. Kind of? I don't know. It'll be like all in place. Wow. It'll be all in place, and then I guess we still got to figure out like the staircase going up, like the entryway and everything properly. We need to do the lighting because this is actually what the lighting looks like. So definitely want to get some lighting figured out in here. But we're getting there. We're getting there on the main hall, and then we will be about ready to start on the hallways, which I'm really excited for. Which hallway did we decide we wanted to make our first hallway? I feel like it's been a while. However, I feel like there was one that I had talked about wanting to do before I do any of the others. I can't recall. Let me think about it. Hold on. Because we have 4 of them are the actual Hall of Fame, and the other 4 are for the drip, the daily drip, the marbles, the raids, and the firsts. I don't know. I don't know. Thinking of it right now, if anything, I would lean towards doing the actual Hall of Fame first, so that you guys can actually finally get in, and then we'll worry about the extra stuff. You know what I mean? I just gotta determine how we are going to open them up, right? Because let's say we do the green hall first. Do we open up the green hall for everyone who wants to redeem to be in the green hall? Or do we wait until we get all 4 done so that if you want to be in the yellow, the purple, or the orange hall, you don't have to wait? And everyone gets to go in at the same time to whatever hall they want to be in? You know what I mean? What would you guys prefer? Would you prefer to have them open as they're done or have them all open at once? Because I know some people are very big on, like, I want to be one of the first ones in there. But, like, you know, if we do green and you want to be in purple, it's going to be a while. You know what I mean? I would wait, but it might be easier to do a little at a time by opening right away. Yeah. I hear ya. I hear ya. I wouldn't be... I'm not too concerned about, like, how long it would take. Overall, it's going to be, I think, a a little better than guilds. It'll be a little less tedious than guilds. So, and it also costs 100,000. So, I know a lot of people have that many channel points here, but you know. If you're starting with the green hall, then you can open them as you build them. So you're saying open as I build them. I don't know if I will start with the green one, but just as an example. I'm just here for a silly, goofy time. Okay. 100k is spare change? Yeah. Yeah, it do be like that in this stream. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. We need... Wait, why is that? There we go. I still need to cut that out, but I'll do this. We'll at least get started on this in the meantime. What is each color signifying? Aha, fantastic question. Beanie of the Twitch chat. So the main 4 hallways of which you guys will be able to enter are the yellow, the purple, the orange, and the green. Those are the ones you'll be able to enter as the actual Hall of Fame. Each color represents a school of magic in the Tales of Annocia. Okay? So, the yellow represents restoration. Restoration magic vibes on the yellow line, okay? It'll be all like yellow themed and everything like that, right? Purple represents illusion magic, okay? So purple will be the illusion magic hall. That'll be that one. Orange over yonder represents destruction magic. So down this hall, you'll get that kind of vibe, right? And then green, that hall represents necromancy. So down this hall, you'll have that vibe going on. Those will be the 4 that you guys can enter as like the main Hall of Fame, right? The other 4 on the diagonals are some of the other stuff, right? So this is the raid hall. So the raiders will go into the cyan hall, which I think we decided is not cyan, but actually dark blue now. Yes. So the dark blue hall is conjuration magic, and I need to change that from cyan to blue. And then on this one, the Marby's Hall is going to be the light blue. So the light blue hall for Marby's winners is our celestial magic. Going down that hallway. And then the red hall down here is our blood magic, our hemomancy. That is the drip hall for the daily drip. Because I died on dripstone, so, you know, blood magic. Anyway, the pink hall is our firsts, and that's psychic magic. Down the pink hall for all of our stream firsts, because if you were first to stream, you were a little psychic to know that you had to be there. Anyway, I tried to, like, you know, theme it appropriately. Like, if you win marbles, it's like celestial magic. Like, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Conjuration, like you conjured all of the viewers. Anyway, I tried, okay? I tried. Little bit of wordplay, I tried. Anyway. That's the vibe. So each color represents a school of magic. That's the idea. That's what you gotta know. And you can see on the floor, you can also see up towards the ceiling. So the main Hall of Fame areas have the pillars and a glass fog effect representing their colors. And then for the diagonals, you have this stripe of color against the black wall on the back end. So you can see that's purple, that's orange, that's pink. You can see that that's red. You can see that that's light blue. This one will be dark blue. And as you approach on the main Hall of Fame, you also get these in the sides of the wall. So anyway, trauma redeem don't work. Get scammed. Hold on, where is it? Hold on, where is it? Hold on, where is it?
Stalagmite and stalactite. The stalactite is a type of formation that hangs from the ceiling of caves. The
You know what the best part
stalagmite is a type
that
of rock
I can't even
formation
hear
that
this.
rises from the floor of a cave.
It literally does not come through.
Due to the accumulation of material deposited on the floor from ceiling drippings. How
This is so broken. Oh, did it just cut off before it even
stalagmite
happened?
and stalactite.
Hold on.
So one's area as well.
It's so broken.
Steps to form stalactites and stalagmites are followed
undo
these.
that.
Rainwater dissolves carbon dioxide in the
Will. Already. Oh, no. I need to undo that redeem. Or pause it or something, because it does not work. It is so broken. Okay, hold on. Power-ups and channel points. Channel points. This one off. There we go. There we go. It'll do. It'll do. Anyway, throwback to my one-shot season 4 death. One-shot season 4 death. Only time I've ever died in hardcore, by the way, without intentionally dying. Okay. What was over here? That's the one. So I could still refund the points. No, I yoinked. I needed those points. In this economy, I just paid $2,500 to the IRS, okay? I need those channel points more than you do. Sorry. Okay. Check my phone for a moment. We're good. Where's Uppies? Get over here. We need to start digging out that wall. We got things to do. You already eated them. I did. Finances are rough. Remain scammed. They are. Why do you think I have a car fund on screen? Speaking of, hey chat, do you want to help me? You want to help me get a car? Because I don't have a car. You want to help me get a car? We have a dono goal. It goes up every time we hit it. Obviously, I can't get a car for $375, but like small increments. Small increments. But yeah, I need a car. I don't have a car. I haven't had a car for a whole year now. It has officially been an entire year since I had my car, since I got rid of my car, because I had to get rid of it. Life. We are the same, in need of a car. Yeah. If only channel points were actual money, I'd be stinking rich, honestly. I sold my 2004 Dodge Neon for 250 bucks. I do indeed need a more reliable car than a $250 Dodge Neon. It's like having to walk 5 kilometers, but thinking about it in 100-meter increments. Yes. Set small goals that are obtainable so that you have checkpoints. And definitely not because if the goal is more reachable more frequently, chatters will be more inclined to give me their money and attribute towards the goal than if it were all at once. Smile. That is not the reason why. Smile. Would a 2004 Dodge Neon be able to make it to and from Ohio? Questionable. Dude man emailed me a week later to tell me he sent it to the junkyard a week later. Incredible. Oh, a week later if I didn't mention it already. I was working in fish restaurant today. That smell made my head hurt. Really? Oh no. Yeah, I don't like the smell of like being around a lot of seafood. Like the seafood area of a grocery store. Oh my god, that's the worst. And $300 seems like something we can actually... Oh, you just said it. No, it started out at 100, and then it went up to 250, and then it went up to 375. As soon as we hit 375, it'll go up to 500. And then after 500, I'll probably put it at 750. Assuming that the goal gets contributed to. I don't mind the smell of fish, but the constant smell? Yeah. Yeah, it makes me sick. I know what you mean. Glad to be done. Yeah, I'm glad you are as well. They asked me if I wanted to work there this weekend. Again, I remember why I barely work there. Yeah, I know what I'd be saying. I think I accidentally did half my visit yesterday, so now I don't have anything to do. I don't actually have anything to do this morning, but I also don't want to go to campus now because then I'd have to walk an extra 10 minutes because I can't get to the building too early and I don't have access to just sit in the lobby while I wait. Conundrum. And it's also too early to get lunch because I'm not hungry, so I can't do that instead. Oh, frick, man. Yeah, I debated eating before I went live today. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not that hungry. It'll be fine if I don't eat. I did wake up, like, and then go live. I, like, woke up, got out of bed after, like, 20 minutes. And then brushed my teeth, shaved my face, and then was like, okay, stream time. Which reminds me, I have more of this energy drink to drink. Treated myself to a whole muffin this morning. Shout out to having access to my parents' kitchen again. A whole muffin? Dude, that's like eating a bagel in this economy. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I recently drank energy drinks for the first time. I was pleasantly surprised how much I like it. Wait, like the first time ever? What? Oh my gosh. Now you know why everyone is hooked on freaking energy drinks and caffeine. Very important question. Very important answer, Sonny. Realistically, if I start getting hungry, I'll probably eat like halfway through stream or something. Maybe make a salad. I don't know. A little Caesar salad. Yummy. It's only a Caesar salad if you stab it enough times. Hello, Mir. Goodbye, Mir. She loves to jump up to the left of me, like towards the wall, and then walk across the desk right in front of me, in between the keyboard and myself, just to get over to the other desk on the right side that she could jump up to from any point in my bedroom. But she chooses to jump up on the opposite side of me, walk right in front of me, in case she gets attention. What is the part on the model's neck? Is that a part of clothes or necklace? Oh, the, yeah, the choker slash collar. Yeah. It's more of a collar than anything. More of a collar. With a heart. Fitting? What's that supposed to mean? Dude, somewhere Girly Pop is cackling right now. Oh my god. Noted, thank you. It was actually important, shrug. Okay. So glad Beanie said it. I'm gonna say this once, and one time only. I had to put this collar on this VTuber when I saw it. Because there's one that's on me in real life a good chunk of time. Yes, it is funny that you refer to it as a color. And not just a choker. Yeah. 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 You see what you did, chat? Girly Pop is a lurker, and yet you found a way. You found a way to get her typing in chat. I don't get it, but okay, thank you, Beanie, for saying so that I get close up on what it looks like. Don't worry. For those who don't get it, don't worry. You don't need to get it. Don't worry about it. It's better if you don't. Some people just, you know, some people who are knowledgeable in certain spaces and know me well enough. You know? Those two things, you just, I don't know. You can read it on me, like Beanie and Isua. It's better for streamers' cheeks that you don't. Tomato red. Shut up. No. No, Isua, stop. Family friendly stream. Reel it in. Reel it in. Reel it in. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Shut up, acrylic. Not now. Not now. I've only been live for 53 minutes. I should change the timing on that. I never take a break every hour on the hour. I should change that timing to be like 2 hours. Because I actually would do that. You sure you don't need a minute to splash some cold water on your face? No, no I don't. Thank you very much. Energy drinks with some good taste, I think. I'd be into :3 chemical energy drink taste, not so much. Yeah. Like, I will not drink normal Monster, but I'll drink most flavored Monsters. You know what I'm saying? Same with like a normal Red Bull, not very good. But if it's like flavored, sure. I don't know. The like normal default flavor for the energy drinks is not good. Not good. Celsius is good. I've not tried Celsius. I've been drinking Alani's again because I'm bad and wanted to have my comfort drinks back. Comfort energy drinks back. I also tend to add flavor packets into water instead of cans. That's fair, yeah. I have a couple of tubs of Gamer Subs left. I somehow didn't fully hate normal Monster. I wouldn't drink a full can, but a sip or two, yeah, that's fair. I can see that. Really enjoyed the mango pineapple from Monster. I haven't even come close to trying all the flavors. Dude, they have so many flavors. Oh my gosh. I have the guava flavor in my fridge right now as the next new one to try. Or next one that I haven't tried yet. The ultra guava or whatever. So that'll be the next one on my list to try. Anyone else here in the loop of the crazy Alani situation in Texas? No. I don't think so. New model, congrats. Hi, Offspec, thank you. We're gonna get a new Minecraft skin to match it, too. Dude, you guys have no idea. Chaos is making the new Minecraft skin, just like Chaos made this one. And the early stages of it are so cool. so cool. I'm so excited for when that skin is done. I don't keep up with news mostly. Yeah, if it doesn't come across my Reddit feed, I don't know about it. if it don't show up on Reddit, I don't know about it. Too real, too much? Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't keep up with normal news. Only news right now is via funny late night shows or Genie telling me something you read. Yeah, that's fair. It's sort of lame. This is right. It's not like fault. What happened? What's the big hardcore SMP called again? One shot. One shot would be the one. I'm sad that I didn't really play this last season because of mental health. Miss the homies. Oh, whoops. We have the side to do. When's one shot going on? It just happened in March. Gonna be waiting a while. I missed it with Fluff on hiatus. I was out of the loop. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Yeah. I was on hiatus for most of this year, pretty much. I was streaming regularly in January. And then I actually have it right here. We've streamed so little this year because of my mental health. So from the 15th of January until the 1st of March, I didn't stream. So that was a month and a half. And then from March 11th until yesterday, I didn't stream. So another month and a half, just about. 2 month-and-a-half long breaks. Interrupted for 3 days by... Interrupted for 2 days by one shot. March 1st and 2nd. And I was like, yeah, I can't. I'm not ready yet. And the March 11th was just an update stream. So in terms of regular streaming, the last time I streamed regularly was January 12th, 13th, 14th. On like the start of the year up to that point. Yeah. It's been like 3 months since I was streaming regularly. And I don't know if I'm streaming regularly now. I just know that yesterday I felt up to it and it went really well. Excuse me. And today I felt up to it and I feel good at the moment. And we have a YouTube video to premiere later, which I'm excited about. A lore drop. This is not going to be an episode of Inspire, by the way. For those who might be thinking that's what it is. This is going to be a lore video. The Books of Blue Tortoise series is getting remastered. Fully remastered top to bottom. Every single part is getting rewritten to be more fleshed out and longer. So the first part, part 1, book 1, however you want to look at it. It's an anthology, so like you don't have to read it in order or listen to it in order. But book 1 was originally like 7 minutes long, the first version of it. The video that premieres later is like 31 minutes long. Celsius bought Alani? Wait, did they? A young woman died after consuming entirely too much energy drink. The Alani one specifically. Now her parents are trying to sue the company. Oh. Yeah, no, they literally, all of their cans say like 200 milligrams caffeine, like pretty notably. I don't know, man. For sure, it's insane information when you know the numbers involved caffeine. Oh my gosh. In April 2025, apparently, that means it's not bad to buy anymore. Oh my gosh, yay! So I don't have to feel bad about the fact that I've been drinking Alani's for a couple months again. Yay, because the whole reason we were boycotting Alani was because the original owners were, dare I say it, red hat wearers. Anyway, now I don't have to feel bad. Yay. Okay. Goes back to sipping my juicy peach flavor. I need to empty this. This is getting out of hand. The mod food fund, it's getting out of hand. It's filled up. Mods, are you ready for your yearly feast? You guys ready for your yearly feast? The box is full, which means you get to eat. Mods eat when the box is full. Okay, I need more rockets. How do I want to do this? 21. 21. Okay. Congrats, mods. It's your lucky day. How do I want to do this? We've got to... We don't have to break these down, actually, because having the ores is kind of nice. We can build with those sometimes. So let me just grab everything. And we'll start with these guys. And then we'll do these guys. Do I want... Actually, yeah, no. Keeping raw gold is nice for, like, raw gold blocks, to be honest. And what we might do in here is... Yeah, because I like building with these. It's a very nice building block. Iron. We could probably start doing the same thing with iron, to be honest. I probably have some deep slate iron. I don't. It's all coal. Okay. Do those. Oh, I missed 20 gold. And then some of this in here. This can go in here. I don't convert these into blocks because then it looks like I have more than I do. I am ready to feast. Give me yes. Just in time for my birthday. I'm so lucky and special. Yep. Hi, Redneck. How's it going? Hello. How do, friend? How do? Copper. And redstone has its own section. And then coal. Coal ore is a building block that I have actually not really used yet. It's a good building block. Time for a new shulker in here, methinks. Sounds like a problem for next time, me. And I will put these right there. Alright. Clean that out. Redstone. It's this for the next one. Next one. No, wait. This one. Aha. I caught a glimpse. Caught a glimpse of a skulk sensor and I was like, hold on, that's redstone. Okay. Can go in there. Wow. I need some redstone. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. Okay. Back we go. Ugh. Admire the map for a second. Whilst I... check my phone again. Okay. Hold. I just to make sure everything's good. Everything is good. Okay. Up we go. We're all a little bit of a phone addict around here and there. Okay, in my defense, chat, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I was giving like life updates and everything. In my defense, I am at a point in my life when I am actively trying to do better about having more people in my life that I talk to regularly and like am close to and rely on for various things, right? Part of why I am living a non-monogamous lifestyle for the first time, right? But that means I have more people to keep up with on my phone. But it's for... I have an excuse, you know? I have an excuse. Surely, right? This and these. Fill that up. And then start filling that up, and then this one can go there. Aha. Okay. We already dug out that wall. We're ready to start building. We need stuff. We need some stuff and things. Well, let's grab our stuff and things. I don't think I'm gonna need that stick, actually. I only need one thing of carpet. And then as much of that as I can carry. Yep. Looks good to me. Do I need both pickaxes right now? I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. We're good. Me, when I'm mining and crafting. Beautiful. Beautiful. One job application. Contender for new favorite Twitch name. You're up there. You're on the list. You made the short list. Put that in my top 5. I don't know what my top 5 would be. Nobody has ever taken it from Big Chungus Foot Fungus. That still lives rent-free in my head. I hope he's doing okay. He pops in every so often. He? They? I don't know. I don't know if they've ever had the pronoun extension on. Sorry. Roar jump scare. Beautiful. I don't actually care whether you use your phone while streaming or no. Glad you're taking care of socials and life. That's fair. I guess, like, to be fair, this is very much a podcast stream, right? Like, how many of you guys listen to the stream more than you actively watch it? How many of you guys would say there's a higher percentage of time in which you're only listening versus watching and listening? Because I feel like that's the vibe of my stream. I feel like this stream is the kind that you just listen and type in for the most part and occasionally look at. You know what I mean? It's not like edge of your seat entertainment. That's just not me. I am not capable of that. Does peripheral count? I would say, I don't know. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. My message you reply. Big bonk. Yeah, but 50-50. People me, but also because of work, says Rebecca. Same with Beanie, yeah. I know you two are my big work lurkers. Hiding in the back. Shop, drip and dip. 07. Thank you for your commitment to the drip. Oh, we need some bricks. I'm actually gonna need so many bricks, it's not even funny. Might as well get a good start. What are you building? It looks like a wall, but I just walked in and I can't tell. Great question. This is the Hall of Fame that I am building for our community here in my long-term world. We had gone through like various phases of like various versions of having like a Hall of Fame, but at the end of the day, I wanted something that felt appropriately scaled for this world. I've had this world for what will be we'll be starting year 12 in 3 days, by the way, chat. 3 days from now is the world anniversary. But anyway, almost 11 full years. And I needed something that felt cool enough and large enough and grand enough to fit that vibe and to celebrate all of you in chat. So that's what this build is. This is the Hall of Fame. Each of these 8 hallways is going to represent a different part of the Hall of Fame. And right now we are working on the final facade here from the central hub area. Sorry about the loud vehicles outside. But yeah, that's kind of the project in a nutshell. We've been working on it for a good little bit. To be fair, I haven't regularly streamed at all really for 3 months. I've been on a big mental health hiatus because life has been lifing. So this is only my second day back after a good chunk of time. So we're also kind of taking it nice and easy and slow while I try and get settled back in to like streaming and being around and doing things I like to do, you know? But yeah. That's the vibe. 11 full years? Yeah, this world was created on April 25th, 2015. April 25th, 2015. I was in high school at the time. Also, how's it going, Thunder? Good to see you. Welcome in, friend. Finally home. Gonna inhale some noms, as you should. As you should. I'm good? Heck yeah. I'm good. Love to see it. I'm surprised that I've been doing okay the past like handful of days. Okay enough to like do all of this, you know? Because like one of the biggest downsides or like one of the biggest effects when I get in my depression spirals is that I lose motivation for anything whatsoever. I stop enjoying things I enjoy. I just kind of like end up, what's the word? I end up just kind of like existing at the most like bare minimum level, you know? Some of you guys will be able to relate to that depending on how depression affects each of you, right? But biggest problem I've always had is that I am almost always depressed to some various level. Sometimes not so bad, sometimes worse. And it seems to always affect my ability to work / do what I enjoy, because both are the same thing, given streaming and like writing and all of that is my work for all intents and purposes. And it's a negative feedback loop because I feel guilty all the time for not having more progress in everything. Minecraft world, writing, all of it. YouTube. I constantly feel guilty for how little progress I have. And it's because of my mental health. And then feeling guilty makes my mental health worse. So anyway, I'm hoping that that's something that I can like work on getting better, especially given I'm starting therapy again today. I need to get on a different antidepressant to try after the last one. Probably gonna end up medicated for ADHD. That'll probably help a little bit. We're doing our best. We're trying. We're trying out here. That nasty Puritan mindset. Yeah. Yeah. That in. I wonder if I missed that spot on the last wall because I don't remember doing that. I did not miss that spot. Okay. All right. You're still doing great, and you seem like an awesome, intelligent, amazing creator. To me, that's a classic mental W. Oh my gosh. Or dare I say a classic acrylic W. That's so nice. What the heck? What did I do? What did I do? I don't know how to handle people being so nice to me. What do I do with my hands? Ooh, is this the... Yes, first one of these that I do. I'm out of those again. What? I'm gonna need a lot of these. We gotta go get more. Oh, that's deep sight. I was like, what? Because those are chiseled polished. I'm still gonna need all those bricks. We'll see that for now. I think that one under there is fine. I'm out of those now. Okay. Leaving for birthday work lunch. Be back later. Oh, 7 Rebecca. Alright, chat. T-minus 2 hours until the YouTube premiere. 2 hours on the dot. We will be watching the premiere together. / listening. There's not much to watch. But definitely listen. It's very audiobook style. So, what am I doing down here? I need all of these. So much lore, though. Genuinely, you guys are not ready for how in-depth this is. Because the Books of Lutora has historically been very surface level. But with the remaster I'm doing, it is no longer the case. Still an anthology, still short stories, but we're taking 7-minute episodes and we're turning them into 30-minute episodes, effectively. They're not all going to be 30 minutes, but like, some might be shorter, some might be longer. Just depends. Mostly on like, what I'm writing about in it. It is going to be probably the single biggest lore drop that I have released to you guys. At any point. In terms of, like, the amount of information you get. It won't be, I don't think, actually, no, it might be the biggest, too. In terms of, like, subject matter. It's a big one. Those of you guys who have been fiending for lore forever. Forever. You're gonna love this one. You're gonna have a field day with this one. Okay. I'll do that, and then we'll start at the bottom of the other side. We'll bring it up so that we're at that height, and then we'll do all of the rest of the top at once. Your video? Yeah, my video. It'll be on the Tales of Annocia YouTube channel. If you look at the top of Twitch chat, it's pinned. If you guys want to have it ready in a browser tab or something. The pinned message that says Lore Drop Premiere at 2 Eastern, it has the YouTube link in there. Some of you guys are probably not subscribed to the Tales of Annocia YouTube channel. That is separate from my normal YouTube channel. And this one is like for all of my book related things, all of my lore stuff and in-universe things, all of that. Have you listened to Phantasmagorical Volume 1 yet? No. If that was directed at me, no. I hope that I am in at the point of visit where I can have at least listen. I mean, you'll always be able to listen after, even if you miss it, because we'll all be watching the premiere together and reacting live, but also it's gonna be there. It'll just be there, so. Not to worry, not to worry. It's also the official reveal of the Tales of Annocia logo slash symbol slash whatever you want to call it. At least my rendition of it. I'll get a professional version done at some point. But I felt pretty proud of that in the meantime. Dude, I could have sworn I heard my phone vibrate, and it did not. There is not a single notification on there. Am I cooked, chat? I think that's a sign of phone addiction, probably. Probably. The latest Jukebox the Ghost album, not as great as the others, but still worth listening through ones. Ooh, I didn't know that had dropped. Fine, I'll have to make a note of that in my mind. I'll remember. I won't remember when it's convenient. I'll remember at freaking 1 in the morning while I am like 100 miles away from home. I don't know. It was back in October. Yeah, I don't catch when albums release. I don't find out for like a year. I don't keep up. Even with my favorite artists. The only artist... There are 2 artists that I know when an album is coming out, no matter what. 21 Pilots and Avenged Sevenfold. But freaking Avenged Sevenfold never releases any new music. It's okay, they're getting old. They're getting old. Sag. 4, 5. I didn't even listen to the new Sleep Token album until like earlier this month. Genuinely had forgotten that Sleep Token had an album come out until earlier this month. Though I finally started my my note. I have a note on my phone where I'm going to do my official album ratings, where I go through an album, I rate each individual song, and then I rate the album as a whole. So that was actually the first album I actually did it with, because I was thinking about it at the time. So even in Arcadia, got an 8.9 overall. It got an 8.9. I take the score by just averaging all of the songs together. So 8.9 was the average score I gave all the songs on that album. I need to do this with every album that I enjoy. So the next 2 on my list are Vessel, my favorite album of all time, and then A Gradual Decline of Morale. I need to do that one as well because that has been my more recent short-term favorite by Kim Dracula. Okay, those. Ooh, do we actually need that many? I don't know if we need that many. I'll just do that for now. That'll be fine. Hello, Kaylandria. Oh, it's been so long since I've done that. Hi, friend. How do? I literally joked about the fact that I went live at like 7 a.m. your time earlier. Some things never change. Beautiful greeting. Love to see it. I'm not even at wokage at 7 a.m. I know. I forgot we changed that to awake from the original. I always say wokage. I talk in Twitch speak. The second I go live, it's just Twitch speak, my entire vocabulary. Do I replace that one as well? No. It's just like deep sight or whatever. I remember to get that wall I dropped. No block left behind. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Stop. Okay. And up. And now we are connected. Beautiful. Let me grab the things I dropped. Okay. I live like 5 minutes from work, so I wake up as late as I can. That is such a mood. That is me. That is me. I did that in school. I did that with work before I stream full time. Genuinely. Like there was a point where I was working at the oil shop and the location, honestly, no, I would have done this even more with Subway because the Subway I worked at is closer. So the drive to get to the Subway I worked at was 5 minutes max. On like a no traffic good day, get there in like 3. Pretty close. And what I would do is I would, for one, get there a little bit before my shift started so that I could actually get some stuff done and not be anxious when the store opened because it was 1 employee for the morning hours and for like an hour after open. Anyway, that's the whole thing. I would wake up 10 minutes before I was out the door. I would wake up, give myself like 10 minutes to like get dressed really fast and brush my teeth and be out the door. That was what I did for an entire like 8 months that I worked there. So I get that. I get that for sure. Not a morning person. Oh, those are the slabs. That's right. Ooh, did I remember to do this on the other side? No, this is the middle. I always forget. Out of regular, need to go get more. Okay. Same, which means I get to sleep until I start working. Heck yeah. Finally got meds for ADHD and depression, anxiety meds adjusted. It's a whole new world. Oh, let's go. I missed that message. Dude, I'm literally on the same track right now. So I got my ADHD testing a week ago, just over a week ago. So my like follow-up for that and like diagnoses is in like 2-ish weeks now. So I'm hoping that that goes well and I can like be medicated for that. I got off the Lexapro that I was on for a while. I'm gonna start a new antidepressant. I'm gonna talk to my doctor about it a week from today when I have that appointment. So we'll see about that. And then today after stream, I have my first therapy appointment since October. So meeting a new therapist. It's virtual, but meeting a new therapist. Hopefully that goes well. Doing my best out here. Doing my best. Yeah, go figure. This is all gravel. Okay, I need the blue concrete. I never grabbed that. That's gotta go where the pink is. Can I consolidate any of this? Surely. Surely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that a K raid? Say it ain't so? Did I get the first K raid no underscore? Tell me. Tell me this is the first K raid no underscore. Tell me. Tell me. You did? Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's go. What was I doing? Oh, I need to convert some of these. Anyway, hello everybody. I have not been live for effectively 3 months. It's been a while since I've been around other than 2 days on one shot. What can I convert this into? I was here for 2 days on one shot and I was like, no, mental health not good enough. Anyway, I'm here. Hello, it me. I had my first stream back yesterday, and I don't know what this entails. Am I back to streaming regularly? I don't know. I'm taking it one day at a time, because mental health has gone burr for so long that it's just been a whole thing. But one day at a time, one day at a time. I felt good enough to stream yesterday, and it went well. I feel good enough to stream today, and it's going well. And we have a YouTube, we have a lore video drop at 2, aka in an hour 45 that we're gonna premiere. That's gonna be fun. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, new VTuber model. Hello. Wait, can I make myself bigger on this scene? Surely. Hold on. Hello. It me. New VTuber model. Ooh, you know what? Should I make myself bigger here, or should I like? I don't know. Should I go like? Oh, I would have to do that in VTube Studio. Okay, never mind. I can't like get full character in here. It's fine. I'll just go big like this. What do you think? What do you guys think? This is the new look. The new everyday look. I know we have edgy Wednesdays, but today's the exception because we have the new model, the new look. So that's the aesthetic. That's the vibe. Something that is like, I don't know. Something I can use as like a little more in line with like our branding colors and everything, but also like a little more iconic looking, you know? I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, let me say hello to everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm rusty. I forgot how to stream, so you're gonna have to bear with me. It's like I'm a brand new streamer because I don't remember how to stream. Anyway, hello Lacey, hello Katie. Oh my gosh. Hello Sky. Hello is it Lorelai? Is that how I say that? I'm gonna assume, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. Alley Cat, of course. We've got Dryo, correct me if I'm wrong. We've got Allure, we've got Chicky Tindy, K, of course. Oh my gosh. Did I miss anyone? Tell me I didn't miss anyone. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Echo Techno says, me and my twin one, where's our matches? And for the last one, made a deal. If we get above 10th place, we order sushi for dinner. Long story short, she and her boyfriend are having sushi where they live, and me and my partner are having sushi. Life is good. Incredible. I've never had sushi. I'm scared to try it because the idea of raw fish is not good to me. But Girly Pop's gonna convert me to some degree because Girly Pop loves sushi. Gonna have me try like a Yee California roll. See how I do with that at some point. Anyway. Sorry, I sniped to the big shouty. Perchance we... for 2. Oh my gosh. Did you really snipe it? Incredible. Incredible. You thought this was a K raid? Nope. Actually just a KD raid in disguise. Dude, it's crazy. Katie, I was literally talking about you with Echo Microwave yesterday. Just a brief little bit. All good things. Or like you came up in our conversation. We weren't talking about you, you just came up. Oh wait, do I have on? Oh, I just don't have bricks. Okay. You know what the cutest? Heck yeah. Echo and I are IRL besties because we live 5 minutes apart. So it works out really nice. We send each other voice notes on Snapchat all the time. It's really adorable. Okay, well, I need something to put back here. Those and whoops. Don't need those. Okay, is there anything under there? Nope. We're gonna ignore the concrete being wrong. It's right. We're just don't listen to it. Okay, I don't need a ton of this. This is also the last wall we need to do. So why don't I do just a little bit at a time? And then that way I don't end up with like a bunch of extra that I don't need. And that all looks good. Dance party! It doesn't work! Oh my gosh. I'll manually do it. Hold. Why is it not working? It's supposed to automate. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Where's chat? Here you go. Alright, chat. You're on TV. I'm just gonna keep the car fun there. I'm just gonna ignore that. That's fine. You're on TV, chat. You better get dancing. Crank the volume. Unless you want my voice to blow out your speakers. How's it going, Metamon? Hello. Now you have to say hi to me. Did I miss you initially? Did I forget you? I'm so sorry. Beef sushi rolls is primarily sliced on top of a truffle onion roll, but honestly, whoa, that sounded crazy. Probably don't need too many. Maybe. I don't think I. Man, it's been a while since we had our last dance party. Bad time for me, we'll leave the tab up. Thank you, Alley Cat. Good night. More Ricks. Hi, Fern. How go? Good job, chat. Good dance party. Good dance party. I gotta figure out why the automated... It's supposed to be automated. Why that doesn't do. Why that is not do. Hello. I can speak. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Different song, please. Okay. It's going okay. Work is tiring. Work is tiring. You're doing great. You're doing phenomenal. I'm so proud of you. You got this. Okay, now... For the next, I don't even know how long we are done with this stuff. We will... somewhat organize some of this stuff. Okay. Long time no see. Hello, Shibingus. Did you change your name? Were you formerly a different name? Polish blackstone button. You did. Pause? What was former name? That might jog my memory. Oh, hello! That's a name I recognize. There we go. Hi, it's good to see you. Welcome back. Okay, what was I doing? We finished that wall. Wall done. Before I forget, that was the first raid since I've been back from K. Love K to death. By the way, if any of you guys from the raid need a raid to run, go to your thing. I forgot to say that. I forgot how to stream. Where's my raid book? We're literally building the raid hall. Which one's the raid hall? That one. No. That one. The blue one. The one we just did. That's the raid hall. This was... What was this? That was the magical types. I know I have this book. What is this book? Armor Alps Resets. Why is that in there? I don't know. Gotta do that at some point for LDK. Books. Books. Maybe upstairs. Thinking like, I don't have any down here. Whoops. No, these are all empty. Oh, where did I put the raid book? Maybe I hate those. Internet's acting up. You're here. We see you. If I kept it here, where would I keep it? Not here. Think, streamer, think. Gosh, it has been that long, hasn't it? I don't even remember where I put things. These are a couple books. This is the book I need, I think. 100% drippers. We gotta see if these are still our 100%ers. And then Book of Raids. Okay, so no more underscore. Raid number 6. Oh, whoa. X6. There we go. That was weird. Anyway, let me not lose that book. I think these ones are fine. This book. I'll put this in a better spot. Maybe like somewhere in our ender chest or something. Playing some modded. With a lot of realism. My most recent accomplishment in a charcoal found a clean puzzle got right into the practice 6 set. We're gonna say, heck yeah, I love to see it. It's been a while since I played modded. It's been a little bit of time. I guess I'm keeping some books in here, so I'll do that. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, what was I doing? Wall's done. Gosh, I can't wait until I get ADHD meds. Oh my god, it's so bad on stream. Hello, Jupiter. How do? Welcome back. I could have gotten to campus earlier. Visit got delayed, so I'll be stopping for lunch. Then walking a lot anyway. Life. I'm slacking. It's okay. You're doing just fine. But check this out, chat. All of our walls are done. All of the walls are done. No more ugly deep slate walls. Now it's all complete all the way around to go with our floor and ceiling. Love to see it. And at this point, I'm torn between... I was going to say lighting versus starting a hallway, but I forgot we have to do the entryway. We actually have to do like the staircase and everything leading in. From that gap there, and then I need to dig that out a little more as well. I gotta figure out what we want to do for the design on the staircase here. I think the idea is that we'll have a staircase, a spiral staircase that goes around the side. We'll have a spot in the middle to drop down or fly up. Because we won't actually walk the staircase most of the time. It'll just look nice. I almost envision like a double staircase that kind of intersects itself every so often, and then it ends up kind of looking like a little bit of like a double helix type of thing. Is that crazy? That's probably crazy. Sounds cool though. And then I guess that we just got to determine... I'm just thinking, my brain is in overdrive. Got to determine where it starts. And then also, like, I don't know, if I had one side start here, and the other side start on the opposite corner, they would never interact, and it would just be like 2 spirals going up. But I kind of like the idea of them intersecting. It'd be kind of a fun look. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I saw this. I don't know if Rebecca's listening. I just got sent a thing on Snapchat. I saw that. Big good news. Okay. Why don't we grab... I'm assuming I want to do this out of Blackstone. Right? Like the walkway, the staircase. Well, we'll dress it up. It'll have like, I don't know, some details, but like the base of it. I'm assuming Blackstone is the vibe, right? We want to do something that we have like slab and stair variants of. Otherwise, I would do something really colorful. but we do not have that. So I think blackstone will be the vibe. Let's grab, where's my blackstone? Over here. Let's do, I guess, slabs for starters. We'll just keep it simple. And I'm thinking a mix of regular and brick. We'll do those. And then we can detail it up further as needed. But let's do this for now. We'll do these ends of the diamond for like where the staircase starts. And I guess if we're doing the style where it kind of intersects or whatever, we'll do this. We'll make green the one it opens up to, because green is my color. And we'll have it start, we don't want it to like interfere with that too much. So I think we start it here. I don't know. If I'm gonna go up at slab increments, this is gonna get tricky to like not be in the way. I could also do a diagonal start like this from right here instead. Maybe that's better. Also, should do this as I go. So we'll do that, and then three there. And I don't know, this isn't really gonna have a consistent width, I don't think. But if I want to go up at slab by slab increments, we'll do, whoops. Whatever we do, I just want to match it on both sides. How tall can we even get this before we hit the orange part? Oops. I feel like this isn't working. Popping in to say hello. Hope you have a fab day in stream. Thanks, Buns. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is not working. It needs to be wider. And then is anyone else's brain braining more than my brain? Thoughts? Hi, Nixie. Okay, frick. Always? No. Okay. Very conflicting results here. Very conflicting results. I hope today has treated you so well so far, girly. Thanks, Zoe! Yes, so far, so good. So far, so good. We're doing good. Do you have a favorite MCYT? B-dubs. I need to get caught up, actually. I haven't watched any Minecraft YouTube in a minute. But B-double-O has been for many a year. Over 10 years now, and is still my favorite. Quote from my coworker, you just got here and you're already tripping. I love it. I love it. Okay, can we do... Do we go over the orange a little? Is that too diabolical? And then at this point, it's like just barely head level, and it feels like it really obscures the start of orange and therefore also yellow, which I don't love. Is that time of day already? It might be. It might be. It might be. Okay. I think we move... Oh, here. I'll use this one as the alternate test. I'm thinking of moving it closer, right? The start of it, so that we can make it work better. So you make it work better. Exclamation mark pronouns in chat. Got these right there. Like right on the edge of that lip. And then that leaves us still, because that would mean that starts there. That leaves us with a 3-wide walkway. I could push it back to here instead. And then it doesn't obscure green too much. Let's try that. Oops, I lost the unban button. Rip Bozo. Do this. And then... I guess the same shape or similar. So... One right there. And... Well, I guess we can't because this starts at a different spot. It's fine. It actually might become better because this is like a more direct diagonal. So that takes us up there. I just want it to get high enough before it gets to yellow or orange so it feels like it's not interrupting it as bad. Does that make sense? So... Go this way, and then... Whoops. That gets us a little taller by the time we're at yellow. Wait, I'm supposed to be lurking, says Misty. Uh-oh. Caught. Caught. I forgot these pants right up when I walk because thick thighs. I just wanted loose pants to combat the 80-degree heat today. 80? Where is it here? Not 80. Hold. Actually close. It's 73. It's going to get up to 75. And then tomorrow's going to be 81. So your 80 degrees is heading to me tomorrow. And then storms on Friday, and then 66 on Saturday, and then 69, nice, and then 68 with storms, and then 57. Oh, we're finally in warmer weather season. Oh my gosh. So nice. Okay. Yes to that. And... do I want to do that there? I think so. The two of those on that diagonal. And then we'll also bring that up to that level just about. That'll bring us here. This will be 1, 2, 3. We're 2 over yellow, which is more than I wanted to do. I didn't want to quite get there. So I'm gonna... We'll stay with that. We'll make it work. We'll just make this edge 2 blocks, and then that'll be like the full side of it. So... that width feels okay. And then... storms will be tomorrow if they don't miss us again. Yeah. Do that. Do I even this out at some point? Work has been tough, tired, dinner time, BRB. Enjoy dinner! I guess it'll kind of naturally do that. So here we actually have some headspace. This is definitely going to be a light Matica situation once I shape one out. I could even decide to do that right there. Skip that last one. And then at this point, we actually... no, we can't quite mirror what we're doing off of the center here because it would be happening too quick. Unless... no, if I wanted to mirror this, we would do... this is the center. This stays. That goes down, that goes up. And then... right? Is my brain braining? That goes there. And then we do 1 on the corner and 3 on the edge. So... 1 on the corner. And... oh, whoops, I should have kept that there. 3 on the edge. And then... another 1 on the corner. And then a little L shape. So... how does that L shape look when translated? 1 on the corner, and then L shape outward. And then 3 diagonals going up. And this one actually comes inward a little, so I think these 3, right? You guys following? Am I doing the thing? I think so. I think I'm doing the thing. Because these 3 are perfectly lined up with that corner. And these 3 are perfectly lined up with this corner. So that looks right. And then I just need to go a little further before this is schematicable. We need another L shape and fun random corner bit. So fun random corner bit is gonna go right there, and then L shape goes here. And then from there we do 2 sets of 2 on the outside of the L shape. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another 3 centered. Okay. So now we've done the same amount. We've got this whole thing. Now, I could schematic that, which is like the exact shape. And then it would just end up having a gap where it connects right there. So I would like do the other side. We would have whatever in the middle. Make that work. Add the schematic for the next part. Figure it out from there. So I want to do this in a way where they intersect, and it's going to be a little tricky to figure out. But if we do it right, it could look really cool. And I like things that look really cool. And this is just like the first step of the staircase. This isn't even like the fun details. So, stick. Unload. We're gonna need to select here. Let's go up. And then this side. Yeah. And we need to make sure we get all of those. Okay. There's gonna be Hall of Fame stair. Set. Save. Save. Go to schematic placement. And we'll load the stair. Now, for this one, we need to mirror it. Yes, okay. So mirror it, and then set that there. And then that'll be this side. Okay, are you guys starting to see the vision? Is this helping paint the picture? And we get enough headroom for yellow and orange. I feel like green and purple are going to be the most popular choices. So this also works for that. Okay. And now I can do this side with easy place because, hello. Save some time. Okay. So now from here, we would want to figure out these two coming together. And we also want these to like continue going up, right? So is there a cool way we can do this? Maybe if they were offset a little more. Like, when they intersected, it was next to each other, but not through each other, you know? But then we get, it feels a little less symmetrical, right? Like, if this one was set 3 blocks back, but the same exact thing, you know what I mean? And this, let's say this one's brought 2 forward, that one's put 2 back. They're offset a little. They look like they intersect. They visually intersect. But the walkways are, like, adjacent, parallel, what have you. Because right now, if they combine, it's like, okay, how do I continue the staircase shape if they're going to combine right there and they both need to go up, right? How do we make that work? And it's like, okay, I could have, like, them meet at a certain height, and then another one starts. Like, I don't know. They meet in the middle. One of them continues to the outside, one of them continues to the inside, and that's where they offset. And the bottom isn't offset, but I feel like they might as well all be offset. You know what I mean? You follow? And then comes the question, okay, like how much do I adjust this? Because the Blackstone feeding into the Blackstone platform is the vibe I'm going for, not having it feed into the quartz. I could expand the Blackstone out a little bit. Like, this pattern doesn't need to stay exactly like this. And whatever we do, like, obviously I want to keep this in mind, the headspace for the clearance for orange and yellow. Realistically, I would probably move this in 1 and this out 3 to offset them that way. And we have the schematic, so rebuilding these would not take that much time at all if we want to try that. So I guess let's do... let's give it a go. Because part of me wants to be like, oh, that's too much work. It's not worth it. And the other part of me is like, okay, we are trying to do this entire Hall of Fame, like, all out, right? Like, if we have a crazy idea, the crazy idea is happening because that's what this build is. This build is meant to just be like, just like with the storage room, right? With the big library storage room. The idea is that it is the way it is because this world is such a large, long-running world, right? So something that fits. No shortcuts. Actually, many shortcuts, no half attempts. That's the one. Okay, so we move that one back by 1. And we'll put this back in place. And I didn't want to move it back more than 1 because of the head clearance for orange and yellow. So if we have all of this in place, that head clearance is still fine. And then we take this one. We need to go back to no mirror. And this one, I mean, if we wanted to move them the same, this would be 1, but that wouldn't be enough. Actually, it could be. It would need to be a little more, because like that one can swing outward still. This one can stay a little in. I don't want it to look too weird. If I push this up, it's gonna start connecting with that green. And I would expand the Blackstone out to account for that. We'd probably shave off a little bit of the carpets too as a result of expanding the Blackstone. So that would be okay. This would give it enough room for these to just graze the sides of each other, but continue the shape they have. So I think this is what we do. I think this is what we go for. Okay. So first things first, get rid of this. I'm gonna put this together at a different spot. And then before we work out the platform up top, Or maybe we should do that first before I start changing up the floor. 5 minutes until Bobo opens. Preach. By the way, chat, T-minus 1 hour until we premiere the lore drop. 1 hour, dink donk. 1 hour until lore drop. Okay. Beep boop beep. All the way up. As we do. Okay. So this brings us up here. They are officially offset. And now, whatever we do to one side, we want to try and mimic on the other. Though they might get a little different because they have to not mesh together. Let's start with this guy. We're gonna go here. Move that out. Because this one's gonna have to kind of angle more this way. And then this guy is going to angle outward a little bit. So you're gonna be a little more keen on going this way. And that's over 2 of the color, which we were already doing on the sides anyway. So I can have this one go 1 additional. And have this one. And then I would do 1 right here. No, that's too thin. I would do an additional 1 right here. So that one angles out. And then this one angles in. I want each to be about 4 wide. So that puts us at 4. And they come together just about the right side. This one's gonna get 1 right there. And then I want a little brief moment where they're at the same exact height and you can cross over. So when do I flatten these out? Because this one's a little more difficult. Little more difficult. Maybe I don't raise this one up yet. Just so they can like even out or whatever. And then that's our meeting point in the middle. And from here, would I not be able to just schematic this whole thing? And then like rotate it around a certain way? Would that work? I don't know if that would. I don't know how these would connect. I guess I can try lining up the base of the existing schematic. So this one would go here. Kind of. Actually, no, we wouldn't be starting at the same point. Okay, this is getting tricky. I would need to actually find a way to mesh this with not that corner, but instead like this, right? I'd have to find like the point in the line. Where does that? And this is tricky. Okay, hold on. I think the better answer is not to do that. I think the better answer would be find the correct height. And then, oh my god, my phone is blowing up. Find the correct height, and then instead of starting there, we would do this. And we would just line this up with where the green one would start, just on this corner. Or something like that, right? I think that's what we need to do. Kinda. My brain is going to arrive at the right answer eventually. Do, 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 do. Okay. So, finish my thought process. If this is going to match what we have been doing, it would come out to that edge. This would not be where the green is, because this one would be the more inset one. So it would match that one, would it not? So right there. And then we just raise it up. So it'd be elevated above ground level. So that one is kind of where this would start. And that would be, I think, the most accurate way to do that. And then I just find a way to connect that. Do the same with the other side. Find a way to connect it. And then we have a repeatable schematic. Once we figured out all the transitions. Because this one would then come up here. And then go out. That would become the outward one. This one would become the inner one. And then they alternate. So single mochi donut for lunch is okay, right? I hope I said that right. I think so. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say yes. Okay, problem number 1. Clearance. Could raise it up. I don't know if I can make that. I don't know if I can make that. That ends up, those 3 end up on the 1 carpet, right? Very last one. Yeah, so this is lined up correctly. If I start offsetting it now, it's probably gonna get weird. Oh boy. But going one slab at a time. Bound to run into this issue. And part of it is because I have these platforms crossable. So maybe they need to not be. Maybe they need to remain entirely separate. So that I can have that a little higher. Like right there. For starters. And I would just need to have a way to build up to here. So if I need a way to build up to there, we're gonna do... Oh my gosh. Here, we want these to be 4 wide. This would kind of come in the side. This would need to be going up like yesterday. I don't think we're gonna get there. Not on a slab by slab level. It's gonna get a little too tight. That's like in a perfect world. And not all of this is gonna work like that. You know? This side would be closer to working. So we're pushing it with the clearance. Good song. We try to keep the playlist vibing. This one couldn't even, like, it would have to go up right there pretty much. And even then wouldn't get there in time. Is part of the issue that I offset them on one axis but not the other? Is that becoming part of my issue? But if I did that on the other, I don't know. Would that look right? That could potentially be the thing. Become hydrated. Anything for you, Ronan. Anything for you. Because if I offset these on the other axis, say I move one closer in, one further out, or no, I would actually do them both further out. And then it gives us a little more room to work with on this little crossover section. They're a little further away from each other. I like the shape of this staircase. Yeah, I'm going for almost double helix-ish. Kind of. They're going to not quite intersect, but they're going to come right next to each other a bunch of times as it spirals up. But we're perfecting it. And we're not perfecting it very good right now, but we're trying our best. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try this all over again. I know, don't worry, we have a schematic. It's gonna... is literally not a big deal. Let me rebuild this so quick. So, that's where it was initially. I'm gonna move these each out an additional block. Maybe two. Hold on, let me think about this. If I move them out, is it still gonna work? It just gives it more space for that crossover section, which is kind of needed. Like if I move one to the left and I move one in, that doesn't help us. So both need to go away from each other. So if I go out one, I guess the other question is, do I go out 1 and 2? Do I go out the same amount? Because I did not go out the same amount with these. I went 1 and 3. This one got shuffled back 1. That one got shuffled ahead 3. Do I keep that 1 and 3 as well? Do I take that one out by 1? I would do this one out by 3. And that one out by 1. Because that one's already, we're already cutting it on the clearance for yellow, or for orange carpet. This one comes up quicker, so it's fine. Is my reasoning. So, actually, yeah, so that one is 3 and 3, and that one's 1 and 1. Double trouble, or do I need to do that one 3? Because I like that better. My brain feels like that's better. Okay. So this one will be 1, that one will be 3. Let me do this schematic now so that my brain can compute. We're going to have both schematics at the same time. We're going to do this one. And this one's going to go out 1, 2, 3. That'll be fine. That's fancy, fancy. Yeah, we're going for fancy, fancy. And so now the updated ones will come together. They'll have a lot more space to like clear the staircase and everything. And actually at this point, they're never going to cross over. They shouldn't ever be on top of one another. Actually, no, they will. But it won't be a problem. It'll be a lot less. This one will be... This will be way better. Dude, if we pull off like a... I don't even know if this is going to be a double helix. If we pull that off, that's going to be so cool. That was going to be so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. Try this again. By the way, chat, T-minus 45 minutes. 45 minutes, 4-5, until our big lore drop YouTube episode. Biggest lore drop the Tales of Annocia has ever had. The lore series is getting remastered, and the first book of the remaster is what we are premiering today. Premiering as in watching together. Okay, pick all those up. Clean start, even if some of that is technically correct. We'll fix the floor after. I'm gonna expand the Blackstone area. That will be a-okay, we can do that. Got all those picked up. That guy. I will also go ahead and break this out. Thanks for the lurk, Peaches. Clear that out just so I can see everything. That would be good. No block left behind. Back from dinner. I hope it was good. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. We are fine-tuning the staircase. Okay. Put these back up. Now, they should be offset enough where they're going to do what I want them to do. So now let's start by getting these in. And then we'll work on how they intersect, and then see if we can't turn that into a schematic that we can use all the way up. Pick that up. Hello? Oh, that's in the schematic. Okay. Toggle those off. Now, they should be offset enough. To make this work. Hopefully. Because now is where it gets a little strange, because we have to, like, make this work somehow. Okay, so this is like an exact symmetrical shape. From here is where we're kind of in no man's land, because down there it's just the floor. But it's not going to be just the floor here. Unless? No. No. We keep going up a little bit. Okay. Before we do that, let me respond to my text messages. Dessert? What's for dessert? Okay, and then guys, the new skin is coming together so nicely. I'm in love. Okay, so this needs to come out 2 blocks over that. I actually wonder, could I not go from... Can I not go from this? Wait. You know, it would be this. This diagonal, and then mirror this little chunk of it from this corner. Like we did half and half, now I could do this quarter onto this quarter, right? To make this work, so now from here, I would just reverse everything. We would do... Guys, geometry was not my strong suit, so bear with me. So we do this, and then... we just start mirroring it. So from this corner, opposite, like little thingies, and then more opposite little thingies, like so. And hold on. That would put that one flared out bit. I guess technically, because right here it's out this way. up there, it would go the other way. Because this... Wait, would it? Or would it come out this way? On this corner? I think it would still come out on this corner. Because this one is offset in such a way. I'm gonna assume that's the case, and then we'll be able to tell if the shape gets weird. So we go in 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I don't know. This is feeling weird that it does that L shape, because that doesn't do that over here. I mean, it's out there. It's out here. See, if I take this flare and I instead make that flare this spot, that puts us in a spot where this diagonal would then or I guess it's towards the L shape. Yeah, no, that diagonal would stay. That feels a little more accurate. I just don't know how that's gonna mesh with that one. So I guess let's start this over here. Yeah, alt acrylic crashed. Hold on. I think Dance Party might have crashed it. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, Chaos, you're gonna have to re-redeem your drip. How many people did it not work for? It did not work for Buns either. Okay. Buns had to go too, I think. Dance Party 2 art. Okay, all acrylic is back. Okay, so this would be opposite here. And then we do... Okay, so this is where we have, like, that weird spot where we're going like this. And then we have that flared out bit, which I'm going to go here on the inside for. And then we have the 3 that would sit... Dude, I hate working with slabs sometimes. Towards the L shape. So this one goes here. So those are both mirrored the same. And we're one step closer to where they cross over. Now, I do want these both to end up being 4 blocks wide. What I'm probably going to do... I mean, at one point, this is going to have to lean a little this way. That's going to have to lean a little that way. I think. So we have the 3, and then after that, we do... another L shape around the outer part with a flared bit here. Let me do that there, do that here. Quick meeting before premiere 07. But yeah, Chaos, if you're still listening, redeem your drip again. And Buns, if you're out there. Spooky Buns, if you're still listening. You also gotta re-redeem your drip because it did not work. I'm so sorry. Okay. We've got that. And then we do a line of 3 on the outward part and a flare in. So, what is that? 1, 2, 3 with a flared out bit. And that would over here be 1, 2. Yeah, so right here they're coming together. So we would want to do, this is where it's going to get a little different. We need this one to actually be coming out to the side a little bit more, the inside a little bit more, which means it is doing something more like that. For its 4, and then for this 4, well, that one's normal. I guess only one of them needs to adjust, actually. That does make it a little tricky. We could also keep one part of it intersecting, just to keep the shape normal. And see how they collide. Yeah, what the heck. Let's just see what happens. So, 3 and 2, 3 on the outside. Two, and then this is how they interact here. And then we're at like the halfway point effectively. Yeah. More or less. So that becomes 2 by 3 on the outside, 2 in the middle. So this goes up 2 by 3, 2 in the middle, and that's where that interacts with that. This becomes kind of the same deal, and they are not interacting very nicely because this would need to be 2 by 3 right here. But that's going to be overlapping this one. So I do think we need to angle these out a little more. Like, realistically, it's gonna be moving like this staircase, pushing it back another block. But at that rate, I wouldn't want to do that because of the headspace. So we would actually just do that one out an additional block. You know? Or we get silly and try and make this work. We just need to get the crossover section right, and then we can schematic it. It's just difficult when we're working like slab by slab. I'll say I am fine with it narrowing a little at the crossover section. Just trying to think. If we were to just full send, that one would go like this. We do have a little more of that I would like, unless I trim that out and make it thinner. Or we adjust the staircase again. I think we might need to make this work right. Unless I reshape this top bit from like this diagonal instead of perfectly mirroring it around, they each take more of a unique angle. I'm just afraid if we do that and then try to mirror it, or like replicate it all the way up, it's gonna get weird if it's not like exact shapes. I guess let's try that first. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this because when we do, it's gonna be so worth the effort. It's gonna look so cool. So cut all this out. Let's go back to... I tell you what, the first 2 increments after the diagonal are good. First 2 increments after the diagonal are good. We'll go back to that on both sides. So 1, 2. And then we will, from there, have these do a certain thing. I might even go back 1 additional, just so we don't end up pushing it too close. Like, I don't know, get rid of that flare. And get rid of that flare. And then we'll just, like, from this point, figure it out. Is that all calcite on the floor? No, it's all quartz. All different quartz variants. This is my marble texture, which is smooth quartz. This is the top side of my chiseled quartz texture. That's what that is. These are quartz pillars, and those. This is what my regular quartz looks like, with the stairs right there. It's a brick texture. That's normal nether quartz blocks. I have all of them in here. This is quartz bricks. Actual quartz bricks looks like this. Normal quartz blocks is these bricks. All texture pack shenanigans. Hello, Nini. Hello, Nat. Good to see you guys. Okay. From here, we are gonna go there. Whoops. There. The idea is 4 wide and not intersecting. So we'll line that up like so. Up to the other side, and this one will have to go a little more outward. So we'll go an additional one right there. And we don't want this 4 to line up with that 4. So this will be the 4 right there. This will stretch out a little bit more. And then I can even... We can get this back to a point where it hits that perfect side. And that would be... Where would that be? Layers from... We wouldn't even do layers. It would have to be... Technically, it would line up 1 block off center to like the left. All right. Is that how that would compute? Okay, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not the right one. 5, 6 meets the first one of these. So 2, 3, 4. I would go 2 more. So yeah, off center by 1 to the left. 2 more before we hit that like actual middle space. I hate slabs. So these 4, that's number 5, and then number 6, this is gonna be the middle part, so I'll leave that open for now. This one, here, and then from our thing right here, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, and then the middle. And both of the middles are gonna line up at the same spot, which is perfect. This one's gotta go here. Okay. Except that one is at the right height just before. This one is not. I can fix that by going up right here. We can go up right there and then have each of these elevated. So that 4 and this 4 come right next to each other, and then we have this one middle layer. Have you seen the Taskmaster? Well, no, I haven't watched Taskmaster since we did on stream. I have not since we watched on stream, so I've only seen what we've seen on stream. Also, chat, 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Until our premiere. Also 2 seconds.